An urgent dash to Geneva for talks as Ukraine tried to revise a peace plan seemed to favour Moscow. Washington had given Kyiv until this Thursday to agree to a deal or risk losing US support. Ahead of the meeting, the US and Ukrainian delegations appeared confident.
We have very good progress and we are moving forward to the just and lasting peace. Ukrainian people deserve and want this peace more than anyone in this planet. We thank our big friends, United States and personal President Trump and his team to their commitment to bring this peace.
Obviously, this will ultimately have to be signed off by our presidents, although I feel very comfortable about that happening, given the progress we've made. I think the takeaway from it is I think this is a very, very meaningful, I would say probably best meeting and day we've had so far in this entire process, going back to when we first came into office in January.
Behind closed doors, there were negotiations, proposals and counter-proposals. Afterwards, only the US Secretary of State appeared. He said they were trying to narrow the differences between Moscow and Kyiv.
None of it insurmountable. I can tell you that the items that remain open are not insurmountable. We just need more time than what we have today. I honestly believe we'll get there.
The US plan called on Kyiv to hand over parts of eastern Ukraine to Russia and to shrink the size of the Ukrainian military. Ukraine would also have to abandon any ambitions to ever join NATO, but in return, the US would guarantee to protect Ukraine if it were ever attacked again. Kyiv's allies were quick to respond, saying Europe's borders must not be changed by force, and any final deal must ensure Ukraine and Europe isn't vulnerable to future Russian attacks.
First, borders cannot be changed by force. Second, as a sovereign nation, there cannot be limitations on Ukraine's armed forces that would leave the country vulnerable to future attack and thereby also undermining European security.
Before the meeting, President Trump accused Zelensky of showing zero gratitude. It echoed February's awkward meeting in the Oval Office. Ukraine's president says he is personally grateful for Trump's support.
We are getting signals that President Trump's team is hearing us. We are defending the interests of Ukraine, the unity of Ukrainians in the defense of their national interests and of our independence and our sovereignty. This is what works.
But it's unclear if all sides can resolve their differences. To end a war, the US says claimed 25,000 people last month. The US Secretary of State says work remains, but America is, at least, willing to extend the deadline. Selina Downes, TRT World.